without any coffee and too many chores to do. Along came Sally, biking down the alley to show me her new tattoo. She said, hop on, and I said, all right. She took me to a place she knows, a little speakeasy down in the shadows where nobody I know goes. I said, you gotta be crazy. She said, hey, don't we all? So we got up and danced to an old-time record until I started to fall. Fall like a priest in the city of angels or a soul on Capitol Hill. Fall like a star in the smoke and ash or the buzz from a little white pill. Fall like a trucker looking for a load in an empty container world. Fall like a brick into the mix of a city and a life and a girl. I did a little thinking, a little bit of drinking, and I called Sally again. I made my bed, but I couldn't sleep in it, so I said, let's be friends. She started to take her shoes.
Hi, my name's Lauren Denzing. My husband Mike and I own Yellowwood Coffee and Tea, as well as Sage next door. Yellowwood Coffee and Tea is the 4-time award winner of Diablo Magazine's Best Coffee Shop on the East Bay, and Sage is the 3-time award winner of Best of the East Bay for Gift Shop. We have been in business for 5 years. There is a Starbucks on every corner, a Pete's in every town, but there's only one at Yellowwood. And the difference is our quality, our service, and our commitment to community. Mike and I opened Yellowwood 5 years ago with the vision and the desire to provide a gift to this community of community. We wanted to provide quality drinks, quality food, but create an atmosphere that people would come and connect and feel free to do business, free to play music, free to just do the different things that make their community. We had no idea just how hugely this would grow and how the community would actually begin to take ownership in it and to call it their beloved Yellowwood. There was actually a sign that said that. So this has become what some people have said the heart of Alamo, the downtown of Alamo. It's been described as a beacon of light in this town. It's just something really special.
3 years ago, we came to Yellowwood seeking support of our team, DMC.
Since then, they've been so supportive of our team. We love hanging out at Yellowwood. We come here after our long rides, and we sit and chat with teammates. We have great coffee and lunch, and just love the support that Yellowwood has given to our team.
Hi, I'm Julie with Save Mount Diablo.
And I'm Burl Anderson with Save Mount Diablo.
And we love Yellowwood. Yellowwood is one of our partners, helping us to do our land preservation work.
Hi, my name is Brett Hedican, and I live locally here in Alamo, California. I've been coming down to Yellowwood Cafe for some time now for obviously the great coffee, but not only the great coffee, but great camaraderie, great local place for people to come and hang out. Obviously, this is some place that I not only come obviously for the coffee, but come for the entertainment as well. Wednesday nights, open mic, and other music they have on Fridays and Saturdays is just a treat. It's something that you know, any place that you can call home, and then obviously have a place like Alamo, or in Alamo, Yellowwood Cafe here is something that I'm proud to say that this place is here in my hometown.
There was a time when you were mine and
a couple things that we do differently. We do leadership development with our staff. We have our staff read a book a month, our supervisors, and we really believe in equipping younger people to understand all aspects of a business. And I've been privileged to do this and work with these staff. I have young 17-year-olds that know how to look at a financial statement and know just all sides of the business, and that way they're vested and take a deep part in it.
I'm sorry. I can't. Hold on. Really?
Shoot it right
now.
now.
You go first. Oh what?
Yeah.
I'm not coming. I don't even know the prompt.
What does Yellowwood mean to you?
Oh. I'll go second. You first. Or third. First.
Okay, so for me, Yellowwood has been a really great opportunity to grow professionally. And in my personal life too, it's allowed so much to just bloom for me just because of the way the atmosphere is and the way Lauren runs the business. And I've met so many new people and talked to so many different people about different things and have learned so much, and I'm going to miss it a lot.
Yeah. What can I say about Yellowwood? Yellowwood's been my everything for probably last 2 years. It's like a part of my childhood growing up into maturity. I'd say that Lauren's been both a boss and like a parent to me in the sense of like ushering me into new things and you know, just being part of my maturity. And a part of that is, you know, being a supervisor, being able to speak, being able to, you know, tell people and communicate in effective ways, and also just being able to communicate and having friendships, having community, having love. I mean, those are all the things that Yellowwood are about, and I've been very excited to be a part of it.
I think Yellowwood for me is like, it was my first job, so it was for the last year and a half. It's been like, it's just been teaching me to get through life and like the struggles that I'm gonna go with. It's been helping me, you know, grow up like from like wee little 16-year-old boy to like 18-year-old, and I feel like Yellowwood's like a kid, and like I just love that kid. And if the kid's gone, it's like the kid died. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's horrible.
It is horrible.
For me, Yellowwood's been a place to grow also. It was my first job. I got hired when I was like 16, 19 now. It's been a huge part of my life. It's been a place to develop management skills. I was able to go through leadership training with Lauren. Went through a year-long thing. She had us reading books about, you know, management, about customer service, about the whole deal. And really just kind of took us under her wing and helped us develop not only as employees but just also as people, so that we can be successful in future jobs. And that's just been a huge blessing to me. I've been able to invest here, and you know, people have taken time to invest in me. So it definitely holds a very special place in my heart. I'd love to see it be able to continue and be able to pour into other people's lives as much as it's poured into mine.
There's no other place like it.
There's really
I've never worked another job that's been as fun and as
that's what I'm dreading, is leaving my home.
I know.
And going over to some random awkward place and, you know, being at a job. Because, you know, on the 5th, the 20th, when I get my paycheck, I remember that, you know, that's the other compensation I get.
Hi, I'm Bill Kuiper, resident of Alamo, and it's a pleasure to have an opportunity to say something about the Yellowwood coffee shop here in Alamo. It's sort of a sad time with what's going on. I am in a group of about 10 to 15 guys and gals that come here every morning. Some come early, like myself. I come after tennis, and we try to get through in time to meet everyone here to have a cup of coffee. We're really going to miss this place unless something happens that allows it to stay open.
Hi, I'm Kimberly, and I have been a longtime customer of Yellowwood Coffee and Tea. I just want to share with you what it's meant to me. I live in another town, and I have 6 different coffee shops that I drive by on my way to Yellowwood, and I come here on purpose. 1, because the quality of the product is so amazing, but 2, because the quality of the people are even more amazing here at Yellowwood. And I have made new friends here. I meet old friends here. I come here. I've written 2 books in this coffee shop. And because I'm here, I patronize the other businesses here. I go to the grocery store, I go to the bank here. And if Yellowwood's not here, I won't be going to the other businesses either, because I can go to those businesses closer to where I live.
Action.
Okay, so my name is Alex Edgar, and I'm the manager here at Lawrence's. What Yellowwood means to me and to my business is that you know, people will go over there in the morning and have coffee, and we know a lot of them here, and they know a lot of us, and they'll come over and have lunch or buy dinner. You know, losing the bank right next to us, that's kind of hurt us a little bit because of you know, less foot traffic. And I feel like Yellowwood's going to be the same issue for us.
Action.
Hi there, I'm Richard Delphos, the owner of the Richard's Arts and Crafts store here in Alamo. We've been here 28 years now, and it's a great community, great people. We just heard about a week and a half ago the rumor that looks like it's pretty sure that Yellowwood is closing. We're talking to all the customers. They're all very upset, and hopefully there's something that'll come along that this won't happen. So anyway, we're crossing our fingers, and we want to give Yellowwood our best luck. Good luck, Yellowwood. Let us know what's going on.
Hi, I'm Bob Britz with Action Coach Business Coaching. I've come to Yellowwood now for about a year and a half to meet my clients here, where I have a comfortable business environment with great coffee and great music to work with. Unfortunately, about 6 months ago, Lauren sent out a letter asking for help, and I was one of the people who came to the table and offered to bring them around and to make the business more profitable. In the last 6 months, we've turned it around from being a negative red ink business to one that's actually profitable. Unfortunately, in this economy, there's a few dominoes that can get thrown over that make a business fall no matter what you do. In this case, one of the main tenants moved away, and about 1,500 clients left the business here in about a month's time. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of business, but it's 15%, and really it makes all the profit that the business has. The second part of that domino is, of course, working with the landlord and the tenants here. Over the last 6 months, Yellowwood has really worked a lot with the landlord and the other tenants here to try to improve the center, getting different venues to happen, different bands to come in, getting the draws to come in. Yellowwood has over 10,000 people a month coming through the store. But of course, when an anchor tenant moves away, just across the center, 1,500 people were no longer able to make their way across to Yellowwood, and that created a huge deficit in their business model. Working with the landlord, it's been difficult to try to get them to do what the banks are doing, what other people are doing, and trying to reduce the costs for the tenants in the area. It's a tough road to haul. They have money to make as well, and everyone understands that. We're hoping in the next 4 or 5 days that the landlord and some of the other people in the community will come to the table and help Yellowwood succeed again.
Leaf-faced elf of spring has spoken, leaving me like quaking aspen, rooted deep but lightly shaking in the buffered breeze. She brings light and flights of fancy, stolen from the god of dance. She flipped.
Hi, my name is Mike Dunsing, and my wife Lauren and I started Yellowwood Coffee and Tea. We're so thankful to have created Yellowwood as a place where you could experience great coffee and tea, and as a place for the community to come as a sanctuary in the community. You know, we're experiencing the greatest recession since the Great Depression, and it saddens us to think about the fact that we've tried to renegotiate the lease, but there's no movement on that. There's no willingness to discuss it. So we wish we could do that. We'd love to be able to have these discussions, continue the discussions, but and that's really what we're asking. So please hear that, and thank you for listening.
To find